various forms, including Shovel Knight. I saw you were doing some of that King of Cards stuff.
That's, that yellow fellow is quite the treacherous dude.
I have to play it still. I really want to. I love that game. It's so good. All right, we are underway.
So,
do you are you? I forget if you're using MacSG or Khadgar.
well, this time I have MacSG installed. I just don't know how to use it now.
Ah, very good. Well, I don't actually remember how to set it up because it's been a long time since I set it up, but you have to something Streamlink, something VLC, and then it works, and it's very easy. Yeah, Silly Pears in chat is the kind of central dev on it now, and yeah, it's great. Yeah, you just install it and run it. So if you want to do that, it is a better way for us to be totally synced up. Otherwise, you're probably going to be a little bit ahead of me. Just as a heads up. But we are going. We got the golden harp and we got the sunglasses. So this is a bad build, although a swap to a titanium broadsword for ink. I like that. This is not a dot fastest seed, no. Bad sword, Patar. Patar's been on my case all day. Listen, the broadsword is one of the better weapons. It's super good. It hits 3 spots all at once, all in a row. That's pretty good. Like, think about how much damage that is. If you have a glass broadsword, that's for a 12 damage. You can do 12 damage with 1 swipe. Look at that. Bet your rapier can't do that unless it's glass. And then it does a lot. Wait, it only does 8. See? Haha. QED, chat. All right.
I was really confused seeing that. Looks like a. Oh, it is a steak.
It's a steak on a steak.
I thought it was a bean.
Why is his name not Bean? Thought it was a bean. Yes, it's a steak on a steak. He's got some very excellent, as he picks up armor, which you'll see right here, possibly. No, he's going for shovel. No, he's going for ring. Oof, got a bad ring. Got a better ring, so he's got the push broom right now. The courage. Oh no, Staekk.
Oh, dang.
That was a dang moment right there. Let's see if I can get my replay up. Boom. Immediate death. And our little bean on a stick went down. Meanwhile, Incnone is ahead. Incnone I'm having some stream issues with his stream, which is odd, but. All right, we're gonna see Staekk milking the leprechaun, knowing that conjure shop is coming up. It's pretty wise. Yeah, honestly, a 3 damage broadsword is super solid. It's not like lightning fast, but it is a solid setup. Feeling good. Can still catch up with courage, yeah. Staekk's got a push, but can catch up with courage for sure. Maybe. The more I think about it, I mean, he's like 2 full zones back. That's pretty bad. And there is a really good weapon swap for Ink and headgear swap. Does take himself down off of the 3 damage threshold, but does have a rapier and has a little bit of regen as well.
Free peace.
Yeah, free peace is nice. Give peace a chance.
Peace was never an option.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard sometimes to give up the Ring of Mana just because of how great it can be. But peace is good now, everyone. Peace is good now. Staekk finding all these things that Ink did not. It's probably part of the reason why Ink is so far ahead, besides the death, of course. If Staekk can find that rapier, Staekk can go very fast with the rocket build.
Do you think Ink would, or do you think Staekk would go to mana because he has healing?
That's a great question. I think probably not, because mana heal is not faster than courage. And you still have heal. It's just not as potent. So yeah, I think probably not. Certainly will be an option when he gets to zone 3, but I mean, like, Incnone's already on zone 4. Incnone's going very fast.
Yeah, that's something I'm kind of not used to seeing because I haven't seen a lot of the top players, so they're definitely going for the way riskier plays.
Speaking of risky plays, that glass shop or the glass shrine touch by Staekk. Staekk reliving his past. For a very, very long time, Staekk had the, I don't know, stereotype, I guess, of always taking glass. Even though didn't always take glass. But Staekk had, before anybody else, was the most comfortable with glass. And now we have a crazy courage glass build. Honestly, this does have potential to catch up. This can be so fast as long as Staekk doesn't break it.
It's so tense, though.
Yeah, this is... And
Just
also...
hold forward, you'll be fine.
And also, like, broadsword, not bad with courage as well, because you will be killing more things with your sort of splash attack. So you're more likely to be safe, because every time you kill something, you can't get hurt. Uh-oh. That's not a good sound. I take it you're still not on... Oh, yeah. This is
I had
bad.
to jump over to... Yeah.
Yeah, I take it you're on Khadgar right now.
Yeah, I jumped over to Khadgar to join in real quick.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh,
Staekk. Not like this. So Staekk going down to Fortissimo there, where just got sort of trapped, didn't kill enough of the mobs, and got totally tangled up. Went down. So Incnone's got this one in the bag, assuming nothing goes totally sideways. It's not the safest I've ever seen, but it's also... you know, pretty solid lead and a pretty solid weapon. Blast Helm also very safe. I imagine Incnone's still going to check for maybe purple here. Maybe get a heal or a bomb spell. Not going to swap rings. Ring of War is very good with the Titanium Rapier, but at this point, trying to keep it safe. Yeah, Staekk did not find the Rapier going through Zone 3, so that was a bit of a problem. Decided to just go all in with that glass broadsword. I really want to fix this commentary thing. It's so fancy. Yeah. Sometimes it fixes when I switch scenes, so we'll see if it fixes after this race. Ooh, some cookies there. I think that's probably worth. If I'm Incnone, I'm gonna take those cookies. The Earth though, Earth tomes are very nice. It's a safe dead ringer. Or he's gonna Earth the that didn't work. I thought that worked too.
Yeah, you can't Earth those.
Apparently you can't Earth the traps. I didn't know that. Today I learned. Today Incnone learned as well. Ink slow play, yes. You may not know this, Moo Moo, but back in the day, Incnone was renowned for their slow play in that it was super slow and also incredibly scary. Like, it was just not effective at all. That has since been very well remedied, so Incnone much better now. There you go. Get that Obsidian Warhammer. Go to town. But yeah, there was, I honestly think it was like probably one or two races where Incnone tried to slow play, and it was just Spooktown the whole time. It was like Incnone got so much better trying to go slow. Or sorry, so much worse trying to go slow. That is a good point in Shadow. Probably taking the Warhammer would have been a bad plan, because Dead Ringer is still, even at the tippy top tier, it's very easy to still get dunked by Dad. Yeah, I don't know why Ink's stream is terrible. Hopefully we can get that sorted. Maybe if the refs can talk to Ink. Oh, baby, we got lures. Oh, yeah, here come the resident sleepers in chat. Listen, chat. Lures are good. Look at that. Free fight. Takes all the danger out. That's what people like to see, right? That's something for the fans.
When I see good lures, I'm impressed. That's like some 4D chess.
Dead Ringer or Necrodancer lures? Unfortunately, there's two kinds.
Necrodancer.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
For Dead Ringer, that's still okay. I mean, that's still a smart play.
Absolutely it is. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Actually, there was a pretty feisty discussion in the Necrodancer chat, Season 9 chat, where some of the Blood Racers were getting pretty annoyed at all the people hating on lures. And I kind of agree. I feel like Yeah, lures are very valuable in a race situation. But I think a lot of people are just memeing, to be honest. Yeah, don't Resident Sleeper for Blood Tier. All right. Incnone takes it. Let's get our big moment. And of course, that big moment was this Fortissimo fight where Staekk just needed to back off a little bit on that fight and didn't. Yeah, and then it just all went sideways. That fire elemental really was the keystone to that whole ordeal. All right, let's get back into it. I think Incnone's trying to fix the stream because it was pretty bad. Necrodancer lures. Yeah, Necrodancer lures, like you were saying there, Moo, are pretty awesome. I see a lot more horizontal luring. I want to see people get into vertical lures a little more. I try to do them as much as I can, but it works the exact same way. It's just because the screen is 16:9, you don't get the you don't get as much vision for vertical lures, but that.
For some reason, I feel like I'm better at the vertical lures because I treat the lures like a long night piece, and
Yeah.
you're just advancing forward on the chessboard.
Right. That's fair. Now, Incnone is apparently lowering the quality of the stream, so hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it makes it at least run smoother. Because it was certainly pretty low quality to begin with, so we'll see how this works. My commentary thing is still not working. Let me see if I can get some. Nope. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know. And then it like starts working again. All right, Ink is back up apparently. There we go. All right, how's the old Mac SG situation working out for you? Have you been troubleshooting that at all?
I've had it on beside this whole time. I'm reading instructions and it's like, squint harder, you'll figure it out eventually.
Do you have the Mac SG window open? Like where it says Mac SG at the top, file, CoNDOR, Racer, Stream Link, all that stuff?
That would help. Okay, now I see that, and now
yeah, and it says on the right,
easier.
like move and resize, generate all, close windows, and then in the middle,
Yep.
It's got the. So just type in Incnone for Stream 1, Staekk for Stream 2. Twitch should be there. It shouldn't say RTMP. It should say Twitch, and then you just generate them. See if that works. All right, we are underway.
Oh man, well, I got him.
Yeah, it came up on VLC.
Yep, now I just gotta turn the volume down.
Ah, yes. Yeah, you can hit M, I think, is the hotkey for muting. And, yeah, it'll be more likely to be close to us, or close to me, but you can also play pause to buffer, and then we can actually be right on the exact same.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I see a mimic on the left.
Yeah, we're at about, I'm at about 40, I'm almost 40 seconds here. 40 now, 41. 42.
Okay, I'm a little ahead of you.
Okay, that's all good. If you want to buffer, you can, but you don't have to if it's only a little.
Oh yeah. I got this.
Yeah, yeah. It even though it's got that delay, Mac SG is really great. It makes actually casting the races so much easier. But also, yeah, having the ability to play pause and just everything is a little bit easier. There's hotkeys and it plays nicely with OBS. So, all right, Staekk here doing a little bit of wrangling of this Minotaur, but it's getting a little spicy. It's taking a very long time. Meanwhile, though, Incnone is going up and to the left, which is not what you do in Zone 1. I think he's doing a little farming, and I'm not sure why. Oh boy, we got a huge milk there from the Leprechaun, and Staekk is going to be popping this shrine off and getting potentially a great build. Or some items. Gonna go with the gold flail. Gonna go with the base dagger over the gold flail. All right. Meanwhile, Incnone went and killed the shopkeep. I don't know what he really got out of it. You got a
pulse.
torch? A pulse? Really?
Pulse is all right. I don't think.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
It's all right.
Oh.
And he popped that charm chainmail. Ah, I guess. I don't know. That seems like. I mean, I guess these racers don't tend to go through the shops, so killing a shop is kind of like, well, I'll just take these free items and go. Sort of like Cadence of Hyrule, to a degree, where you just kill the shopkeep to get the stuff. But that could be a real problem. Like here, we're going to be going through the shop. Oh, maybe not. In a situation where you go through the shop. Yeah, then you would see Staekk having an advantage in that regard. Also, Blood Staff. Oh, baby. This is why I love the CoNDOR Season 9, what do you call it? Mod without axes. Because you get to see races where they're using Blood Staff. So delicious.
Nice, using the Dragon's Blast to get that circlet.
Yeah, very nice. Both racers taking it.
That's basically mapping. Getting to see where they are.
Absolutely.
Look for the giant red splotches on your minimap.
Exactly. Yeah, you tend to have a huddle of enemies in the boss room, but you also... Whoa! Both racers picking up the titanium rapier. Hello. Once again, Incnone going the other way, but finding a trap door. Both kind of finding trap doors at the same time. And the Ring of Might, though, pick up. That's huge for Incnone out of a barrel. So Incnone gonna have 3 damage up close and 5 damage on a lunge, which is both of the thresholds in this game. You want either 3 or 5.
My favorite items.
The monocle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
It's. I guess at this point, I mean, he could pretty much go with what he has.
Yeah, but it gives you
always nice.
it gives you a quick peek. You know, yeah. I mean, it lets you play the metagame a little better because you can know whether it's worth checking things. And this is actually going to be to Incnone's detriment, given that Incnone has killed the shopkeep. So if Staekk finds a good shop, or Staekk is more likely to find a good shop, and Incnone will not be finding those shops, and even if he does, there's nothing in them.
Earth before seeing any coral rift.
What? That never happens.
I know, it's a miracle.
All right, Staekk and Ink on the same floor. A little bit of a swarm here. And looks like Staekk's just gonna push and take a few hits. He's at half a heart. This is incredibly spooky. Oh my God, Staekk!
Please use Earth!
Flying too close to the sun, my friend. Those wings are made of wax. And off he goes. Staekk taking another death. That's a shame. I was really feeling good about that race for a good while there. Staekk just pushed way too hard. Like that seemed ill-advised even for the top tier racers to push that hard in zone. Like you had so much aggro.
See, when I saw those Earth Tones, I was thinking, sure, yeah, you have a Coral Rift kill, you have, you know, Dead Ringer, but also it's a good way to get things off of you if you need to breathe.
That's a good point. Yeah, those are so rarely used for that purpose, but I totally agree with you. I think that's so much value in using them for that. So now does Staekk milk the Not the Minotaur. I guess you could milk a Minotaur. They're mammals, right?
We call that man milk.
Yike.
It's the,
I mean, that could be a lady.
True.
Anyways. So, Incnone now moving down to 4-2. I meant the Leprechaun, of course, which, yeah, Staekk's just going to push past. Being aware of what the seed has in store now, I think means Staekk's going to push a little. I'm actually a little surprised thinking back on this run, how much farming we saw from Incnone. Both 1-2 and 1-3. Incnone went out of their way to do some farming.
Oh boy, Blade Master and Bounce Traps, my favorite.
It can be great sometimes. There's one sort of situation where you can knock him up and then he kind of pops out to the side of you in like the perfect lineup. But for the most part, it's just really awkward, especially if there's 2 bounce traps involved. All right, so Staekk just kind of plugging along on this salty run back. Exit room isn't faster. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. Oh, there's the rapier for Staekk. The other thing I was gonna say is, yeah, it's important to know how the boss room differs. Oh, and Staekk knowing to go check this ring. Very nice. So the boss room differs in that it tends to have more enemies and 0 traps. So if you use the Torch of Foresight, it's where you don't see traps.
That was strange. Maybe I haven't messed with Blade Masters in a while, but Incnone just tapped a level 2 Blade Master, and while it was in its parry state, Incnone whacked them again, and their parry reset instead of attacking them. I figured that's...
Yeah, I'm not sure. Usually if you have like Ring of War, does different things with the Blade Master, or Pain does some different things as well. Mm-hmm. What's up, Back? How's it going? So you'll see Staekk's awesome bean on a stick now has the fire under it with the obsidian, which is great. Looks like Staekk took the Shrine of Rhythm, which I love. So he'll be skipping every 8th beat. So is Congo though, so you do it anyways. We'll see if he remembers to do it here. Yeah. It's easy to forget after Congo. Yeah, this 3-2 has got quite the swarm. This is the one that got Staekk last run through. Oh, it's happening again, Staekk, please. Staekk, please.
Remember your toes.
Oh, man. Hey, Big Dig. That's a fun one. So now Staekk is in that scary situation like the classic Rhythm Shrine. Dropping a beat is a death. Being at half a heart. So gotta keep the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Okay, we got the heals in. That's good. Meanwhile, Incnone's still running this. Just kind of slow playing through. That's totally fair. Okay, we got a free ring apiece. I think we're not going to take it, though. Ring of Might. Very good in this ordeal, or this situation.
I'm getting slightly disoriented looking back and forth between the two, because I don't see Incnone pausing every 8th beat, and I'm just concerned.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it's hard to count to 8. This is the right way to do this Fortissimo, though. Oh, wait. Nope. I stand corrected. That earth was wrong.
Close.
Hey, we got lures again, everybody. Yay. Deadringer lures. See, you don't have to be blood tier to do it. All right. Incnone on to the Necrodancer. Yeah, Back knows what's up. Not doing the earth strat. I think they only have 1 earth tome. Am I wrong about that? I don't know.
I see. It looks like 3.
Maybe it is 3. Oh yeah, I think it is 3. Didn't use the.
It looked like 1 at first, but anyway.
All right. Well, Incnone here on the Necrodancer for this fight. We got 1 more race after this. With Season 9, we are doing 3 races. It's not a best of 3. We do 3 races. Each race counts as a win, which through the magic of math, you get some sort of MMR, something. Not totally sure how it works. You know who does know how it works? Incnone, because Incnone's the one who made it. So maybe Incnone always wins because Incnone made the bot and did all the math. I don't know. Hashtag Incnone did the math. But there's the win for Incnone. So Staekk has 1 more shot here to take a game off Incnone. Or is Incnone going to 3-0? Let's see our big moment from that race, which once again was that first death from Staekk where he just pushed so hard and just had nothing left. Even there, like, why didn't you just back up? I don't know. It's like my danger alarms were going off constantly. Right there, alarms going off. And then here, okay, you're safe. No, all right, danger, going left. Sketchy. Yeah, that was a lot of pushing. All right.
So last night I was like, okay, I'm doing commentary tomorrow. I'm going to play some Necrodancer, get back into the rhythm of it, see what happens. And I wound up getting I didn't want it, but I knew a certain someone would be really upset if I didn't take it. So I got the Blunderblast and I went all the way to 3-3 with it. where I got swarmed by 4 riders and 2 hot dogs into a corner.
Yikes. Yeah, the
It's not a good
blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is a titanium dagger. That's what you need to tell yourself always. It's a titanium dagger. Don't use it for anything other than that unless you're absolutely sure. I say as I lost a race earlier to having a blunderbuss. That exact reason, but yeah, that's a good idea there, Cancel. Staekk should consider not dying. Are we just gonna push? Or are we gonna see a little more farming? Looks like Inc really going for the farming strats here, but this is a pile of trash. We got a skeleton closet and a couple of trap rooms. So slight lead here for Staekk. And again, nothing special. Monkey's paw. Hello, Plectro. I think Plectro's got a race later, so I'm glad you're here. Yeah, race number 4 of today, Sparky versus Plectro. Yeah, we got some real solid races coming up. Our next 2 races are actually going to be our sort of off-side event races. We've got a Cadence of Hyrule race next, and then after that is going to be a... yeah, Staekk taking a big hit there.
Getting good luck smooches from the red bat twice.
Yeah, that's not kind. It's a pseudo black bat. All right, we're gonna see what's in this black chest. It's a golden cutlass. Okay, that's not very good. It's not very good. You want move attack weapons if they're gold.
You do. But you know, I always look at not cutlass, but gold weapons as like, hey, that's a free infinite damage. At the very least, it'll snag a bunch, but and then
here we go. We're gonna have ourselves a free dagger of some sort. What's it gonna be? Is it jeweled? I think it's gonna be jeweled. It's Electro. Da-da-da-da. That's the best one. Ooh, Incnone using his bomb. Whoa, Incnone, that was maybe not totally thought through. But okay. That's fine. And it's a food shop. Oh, baby.
Hey, it's actually the food shop.
It's always the food shop. What are you talking about? All right. Well, we're pretty much even Steven here with pretty much the identical builds. The only difference is 2 more hearts for Staekk that are full.
Wait a second. Whoa. Incnone did not use... I'm sorry, Incnone used bombs, but has more bombs.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. Oop. Staekk missing that pulse. I feel like the Electro Dagger is... Ooh, this is awkward for both racers. Staekk deciding to go for the Leprechaun. That was a bit of an awkward situation there with the Mimic.
I was gonna let you go until I got thrust back into your room.
Exactly. I thought he was gonna be all good to just giggle his pants off there, but nope. All right, we got a Shopkeeper Familiar, not bad, and the far weaker specialty dagger, Frost Dagger. And again, a slight lead here for Staekk. Staekk gonna do a pulse kill. Now you can pulse kill Coral Rift right up to Coral Rift 3. So this was a safe one. We're gonna see a bomb here from Incnone. You can only bomb up to Coral Rift 2. Unless you plan on 2 bombing, and then it's a real fiesta. One of my favorites, sure. Bit of a vacation Minotaur here. Staekk's gonna wrangle him in. Or her.
I truly appreciate seeing careful forethought for Minotaurs, making sure that they're not just going to end up on the other side of the map.
Yeah, you can be really good about how you set up digs and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, to prevent that, it's very nice. Ink in a bit of a spot here with this blue dragon. Looks like Staekk just found a trapdoor and didn't have to deal with it. Pulse ends that very quickly when you get in those trapdoors. Should be an easy conga. Just gotta hit the line. Yikes.
You said easy, and then I saw the double goblins coming up behind him.
Yeah, it got spicy, but Electro Dagger, so good. All right, we're gonna take that. Ooh, what a find. One of the best rings in the game. Love it.
Did the Blade Master die to the electric damage on the Goblin?
It sure does. Yeah, the Blade Master dies to electro damage. It's great. Oh, careful. Oh, that pulse was really nice for Staekk. And broadsword. Yeah, Staekk seems to be just maintaining this lead somewhat. A little bit of farming from Incnone seemed to be the difference. And yeah, Staekk just slightly ahead, but this could be enough. Miner's Cap 2 can help. It could also hurt. It's got its problems. You know.
Extra health, regen,
nobody's
shield
perfect.
tomes.
And the Miner's Cap is also not perfect. A little bit more mapping, I'd say, for Incnone. That could come in handy in Zone 5. The Torch of Walls can be good. Staekk gonna pop in here and grab some armor. I think take the heavy glass and go. Nope, gonna take that plate. He's a little bucket. A little bucket. A little Staekk bucket. Love it.
I was not prepared for that, but it's absolutely adorable.
Yeah, it's a bucket.
Oh, goodness.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, that got a little spicy, but I mean, regen and plate mail, so good. We are so close. Staekk with the throw pulse. Beautiful. That was wonderful. What a play. What a play.
Pushing on. Go, Staekk, go.
Yeah, Staekk.
Not even gonna check purple chest.
Yeah. Why kill enemies when you can run past them, I guess, right? And actually, that was a really good mapping of that, given not having mapping. So, nice job. Staekk needs to watch out for that rat trap. Oh, the orc's in there now. And just hopping on the trapdoors. Are you seeing this play? Did you see that? That was awesome. He didn't want to take an extra 3 beats to go around that spike trap.
Safe in that bucket.
He's doing the same. Yeah, he's just in a bucket of safety. It's all good. The safety bucket. Okay, where are we going now? This is bad. Oh no, Staekk. Running out of real estate, and now Ink's taking the lead. Taking some stomps too. Oh, we got our Staekk poetry coming in. That's nice. I love a good Staekk poetry. And we got a, we're gonna see an Oblivion, I believe, here. This is gonna come down to the wire. Uh-oh. This is not Dead Ringer.
Use your tomes, use your tomes, use your tomes.
This is not how you Dead Ringer. Staekk, why you do this? Okay, that Electro Dagger throw was not worth.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
Gotta have a heart. Staekk, why?
What is Dad? Barbecue sauce?
Yep. Yeah, some hot sauce. Maybe some Tabasco. For the Staekk.
Not with 2 hits left.
Oh, and Incnone wins.
Wow, it's just like you said.
It's like I said. Incnone wins. All right, I had a big moment. I don't remember what it was, so let's see if we find it. Was it this Deep Blues fight? It was this Deep Blues fight for Staekk. I was so impressed. Throw pulse. Nice.
Always works.
Always 100% consistent. GG's. So well done to Incnone, who does take the 3rd loot. 3 points off Staekk. Tough one for Staekk. Staekk, though, putting up a fight for both game 2 and 3 before dying in game 2. No deaths, though. I love seeing no death races. Those are nice. That Dead Ringer, I don't know what the plan was there, but anyway.
Very fast runs.
Oh, yeah. 7:30, not bad. All right, well, let's get set up for our next set. This one's going to be a Cadence of Hyrule race, so everything's going to shift a little bit. It's going to be Goof versus DT. Should be a good one. These are some quality racers here. Tic Tac. Hey. Bug. All right. Thanks so much.
Did I tell you about the first time I raced DT?
No. Tell me about it.
So, I was just, I think my time was like a 22 or something like that. And this was back why
I see you're talking about Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah, Cadence of Hyrule. Anyway,